बादब बामुलाहिजा होशियार एबीपी न्यूज़ और एबीपी माझा पर पधार रहे हैं 70 और 80 के दशक के बल्लेबाजी की दुनिया के किंग यानी कि शहंशाह सर आइजैक विवियन अलेक्जेंडर रिचर्ड्स। सर बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका एबीपी न्यूज़ और एबीपी माझा पर। सर, इज इट जस्ट अ कोइंसिडेंस यू आर हियर इन इंडिया व्हेन आईपीएल इज इन द कॉर्नर?
Actually, I'm here basically. It wasn't for the IPL really to begin with, but the fever is on. But I'm here for the Goa Fest. I've been invited to that particular prestigious event, and I'm rather privileged and fortunate to be here also, where you have one of the biggest T20 tournaments is just about to kick off.
So last time you came here in India, you came as a Delhi Daredevils batting coach. Do you follow IPL or any other your favorite player in IPL?
Well, there's no getting away from it. I enjoy it. I appreciate seeing it in terms of the modern day stuff, the bravery of the individuals and the chances that they take. I guess it's a tournament that needs to entertain. And certainly I do enjoy watching all these guys who come to the entertainment factor.
So you have always played with attacking shots, with aggressive kind of a cricket you always played. Your ODI strike rate is almost 90 plus in the era of test cricket. Do you ever feel you should have born later and you should have played in the era of 2020 cricket?
It would be nice being here today at present, but one's got to play with the cards that you are dealt. Yeah. And I was pretty fortunate to have played then, and just to see the progress that the game would have made, I'm extremely happy. Having played the game myself, it's great to see the next level that this new generation would have taken it to. I'm very ecstatic about that.
So you have seen Indian cricket, Indian batsmanship since the era of Sunil Gavaskar, Dilip Vengsarkar, and now you're watching Virat Kohli and others. How do you compare these two eras?
It's tough to compare, you know. I think we should never ever look to compare whatever era went by, but just to appreciate the time factor and the improvements that the game would have taken as well. Because as we move along, because of yesterday, this is why we have today. And yesterday would have played a huge part in helping to what we see today.
Sir, in 1970s, 80s, Indian mindset was not that much aggressive or attacking. But nowadays, Indian batsmen are also playing a stroke. What do you think, what had changed Indian cricket in last 30, 40 years?
I guess maybe Kapil Dev would have set the sort of the principles, winning 1983. Yeah. Taking down the mighty West Indies at that particular time, you know. So that would have set the pattern for maybe a Dhoni after. Yeah. Now we have Virat doing his thing. And when you have young individuals of this nature who are looking to raise the bar, it serves all and well and good for the future of the game. And I'm one of these guys who appreciate seeing exactly what's taking place today.
So obviously you took the name of Kapil Dev when you were playing just opposite him. But after that, the incidents you said about Mr. Dhoni, when India won that 2007 2020 World Cup, that has also changed Indian cricket.
Oh yeah, I think Dhoni have been a very good leader in his role. And the sort of standard set, I guess it is quite good enough for younger players and the new generation or the new breed of players today, for them wanting to take that to another level. And certainly they're on the right path doing so.
So once you have said that you see your image in Virat Kohli, and he's also doing a great performance, trying to be in your shoes. But why do you think he couldn't score that much against Australia? How do you see that, his performance?
Well, to be fair, every great player goes through a period where the success at times may be lacking. But what I think it didn't take away from him is that his ability to lead his team and to lead his team to as well as he did. One's also got to remember as well too that there was a performance that he put down in Australia in that 5 Test match series when he scored 4 Test match centuries. Yes. That to me does suggest that he just had a bad run this trip, and the way I look at it, it's just a little blip in his performance at this stage. And I guess he's an individual. Whoever he plays after may have to pay the price.
Sir, we still remember the way you used to arrive on the crease. The bowlers tends to get on the back foot. But on the same time, what was going into your mind, and do you had a respect for any other bowler of opposition?
You always have respect for bowlers. It may not look like it, but you must have respect. And why I say you must have respect is because they have 6 deliveries, and any of these particular deliveries could be your making or your undoing. So I just believe that respect at times you cannot show, but deep down in your mind and your heart, you have that respect, but you cannot afford to let them know that. It's a confidence game, and it's a mind game. So it's all about maybe making them believe that they are not that good. But at the end of the day, deep down, you have an enormous amount of respect for them.
So how do you see after Sachin's era, these 5 batsmen are competing amongst themselves to be a best batsman of the world? One is Virat Kohli, another is Joe Root, then Ken Williamson, then ABD is also there, Alvarez and Steve Smith. How do you see all 5 batsmen, and how do you compare all of them?
Oh, it's tough because they all bring the different styles. And this is why I think what makes it so interesting, that they're not in the same caliber. They all bring their own sort of style to the game itself. And that's great for the game. They all have their own thing. They all are magnificent players. Players that I think in the modern era, players that I enjoy watching. Players that I think have done, in terms of done the game a certain amount of justice because of their style and the way in which they achieve things. I have an enormous amount of respect for that. So in the modern day, and these are the new kids on the block, which I think is just setting the standards for maybe the next generation to follow.
Yes. So last question, we always respect the West Indian cricketer, West Indian culture. But how do you see over the years, you have so much relationship with India. How do you see India and Indian cricket growing?
Well, I think Indian cricket have gone from strength to strength. And it also depends on the individuals that you have as leaders. Virat Kohli, certainly from the standards that he wants to set. And why I think Indian cricket would have gone to a next level as well too is that he does have appreciation for all the various formats. And that to me, it's a healthy thing. And it's only the next generation with the standards set. It's the next generation for them to try and follow. And I think the bar has been raised high enough. Whether they can take it a little bit higher is all left to be seen. But what I see at present, it's quite healthy for the game.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया एबीपी न्यूज़ और एबीपी माझा से बात करने के लिए. थँक यू सर. थँक यू. नाईस टॉकिंग.
प्लेजर.
तर हे होते सर आयझॅक विवियन अलेक्झांडर रिचर्ड्स, ज्यांनी एबीपी माझाशी खास बातचीत केली आणि त्यांना कल्पना आहे की विराट कोहली जी भारतीय क्रिकेटची परंपरा आहे ती आणखी पुढे घेऊन जाईल. कॅमेरा पर्सन योगेंद्र गुप्तासह विजय साळवी, एबीपी माझा.